welcome to Friday Nights with Emma. We'll just give everybody a minute to join. I'm just going to start pinning this border. Cheers. I've forgotten how good white wine tasted. Back on the white wine again. I'll probably regret it tonight, but it tastes nice for now. Ooh, here's Link. You might get a glimpse of the new kitty Zelda, maybe, perhaps. Where's your brother? Where's brother Zelda? There's Link. Hello, Link. Where's your sister? Just let us know that you're there. Mike is on camera.
Annie.
Oh, hi, Annie.
Kate.
Oh, hi, Kate.
Elaine.
Hi, Elaine.
Terry.
Hi, Terry.
Lorna.
Hi, Lorna.
Diamond.
Hi, Shirley.
Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. How's everybody tonight? Did everybody have such lovely weather as we had today? It was a beautiful day today. Still a bit cold, but sunny and nice. Pinnings.
Haley.
Oh, hi, Haley.
Annette.
Hi, Annette. How are you doing? How's things down south? Oh, they're playing. So they've been asleep all day, literally, on the table here, in the sun, because it's south facing.
Kate says she loved the carpenter's quilt.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, we've got the good weather. So Mikey helped me. I drug Mikey out into the woods and he helped me. He did a good job.
Annie says, did you have your Thanksgiving? And Diamond says, minging and cold in Edinburgh.
Oh, no. That's what we had yesterday. Today was nice. We didn't have our Thanksgiving because we were going to have it this weekend because we kind of do it on the weekends now instead of on the actual day. But because we got the new kitty, we've pushed it back a couple of weekends. So we'll actually have it middle of December instead, which is fine. Turkey's still in the freezer. And I'll still get 2 turkeys. So one for Thanksgiving and one for Christmas. Make sure I don't...
Christine from Glasgow.
Oh, hi, Christine.
Diane.
Hi, Diane. So what I'm doing tonight is I thought I would continue working on the William Morris quilt.
Do you have the iron? I just heard it pong.
No. It's right there on top of the dishwasher.
All right, very well. Claudia.
Hi, Claudia.
Barbara.
Hi, Barbara. This one. Not the Bargello, which I will still try and get done, but I want to get this one done tonight. Mostly because I wanted to show you doing the borders again. Well, this one's a little bit different because I have actually cut them to size rather than just leaving them flat, but the principle's the same. And then I would show you doing these squares because I think that's actually a clever way of doing
Susan.
what looks like Seminole, but it's not Seminole. Oh, we have a friend. There's Zelda. Meet Zelda. Hello. Hello, Zelda. Yeah, so we've got Link, so we had to get Zelda. And for anybody who doesn't know, so Link and Zelda are from a video game. Link is the hero, and Zelda is the princess that he has to rescue. So we had to have Zelda. Yes. Oh, I didn't think you guys were going to see her this week. But yeah, you guys are getting a treat. And she's got an extra toe, so she has little mittens. She has little extra toes. She's so cute. Look at the little extra toe. Yes. What a good girl. Yeah, so.
Karen says, evening, we just had an Indian platter for tea. I've been too much and now feel stuffed. Dawn is watching.
Oh, hi, Dawn.
And Karen says hello to Zelda.
Yeah, she's, so when we got her last Saturday.
Annette says, is she a rescue cat? Yes, she is.
Yeah. We only do rescue.
And Terry says hello to Catherine says she's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Well, when we got her, we went to see her at the foster's house, and we couldn't.
Lorraine is watching.
Oh, hi, Lorraine. We couldn't actually get close to them. It was her and her sister, because I thought she was really shy. And but we said, oh, we'll take her anyway because we knew, she would come out of her shell eventually.
Angie is watching.
Who is watching?
Angie.
Oh, hi, Angie. Oh, what? Do that.
Has Zelda seen the sewing machine?
Not in use, I don't think. I think this will be a first. She's definitely been helping me cut out the fabric. She did it again tonight. She she ran up and she skidded right into the fabric.
Is that true, Zelda?
Yes, you did.
Diamond says, I'd be going for a rib of beef or a goose for Christmas if you've already had turkey. Zelda is gorgeous.
Oh, yeah,
Lorna
no, I
asks,
can't
what
get
did
away
Link
from turkey.
made of her?
Oh, he's been a good big brother.
Dawn from South Wales.
Oh, hi Dawn. He's been a good big brother. We actually introduced them the correct way this time, so we didn't do it right away. We kept them apart for a day and let them sniff each other through the door. Yes. And she couldn't wait to meet Link, and he thought he couldn't wait, but now he's acting a little bit like Shrek acted to Donkey. But they were curled up together in the sun today, so early days. I think that he will be fine. He is fine. I think he'll love her eventually, as much as she loves him. Yes, because you love your big brother, don't you? Yes. And I don't know where she's been going, but because she's black, the cobwebs really show up on her. But so she comes out of little nooks and crannies full of cobwebs.
Well, she could fit into the nooks and crannies, not like her other, like Monty couldn't.
Yeah. Monty couldn't.
Neither can Link now.
No.
Nor Smokey.
Yeah, she doesn't seem bothered by the sewing.
Yeah, but I think she's going to attack the fabric in a minute.
Oh yeah, I'm not even telling you how I'm doing this. So, for this one I have actually measured my border strip correctly. And it fit perfectly.
Marie from Swansea Valley.
Oh, hi Marie. Which is unusual, but it actually did work. And then what I do is, I would normally pin it a little bit more than this. This is one of the few times I do pin. So normally I would pin it.
You pin all the time. Let's just end this little myth here.
I'm not a pinner. Except for sometimes.
It's amazing. It must be the only time I do camera that you pin.
Yeah, so I pin it all the way along, and this border has been cut the length of fabric rather than the width. So there isn't as much stretch. There's very little stretch actually going that way. Whereas the width of fabric, which this would be cut on, there's a little bit, I can pull it ever so slightly. Not too bad actually, but there is a bit of stretch. So if you can cut your borders length of fabric instead of width, it will also help prevent the wavy borders.
Catherine says she took a stray tomcat, and after a year he marched in with a female in tow, and she is with me for 10 years.
Oh.
Margaret is watching.
Yes. Hi Margaret.
And Margaret, I don't think probably seen the
Yes.
new one.
Hello Zelda. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Yes, you are. Yes. She's got a little extra toe for those who haven't seen yet. She's a polydactyl little kitty, aren't you? Yes. So God help us because she has opposable thumbs. Yes. Can you hear her purring? Yes. She's a good kitty.
Diamond says Emma has changed. Open seams, pins, what next?
Oh, I know.
Diana is watching.
It's a whole new world. So I'm not going to do the other two borders, but I've done the sort of, well, top and bottom.
Margaret says it looks like Link is training her well.
Yeah.
Where is he, by the way? I'm surprised he's not here.
I can't see. Oh, he's on his poof.
No.
He's on his poof.
Karen says you'll need to keep the remote control away from Zelda.
Yes.
Catherine asks, how old is Zelda? 14 weeks?
I think, yeah, she's probably about 14 weeks now. Yes, about 14 weeks. Yes. You're a good kitty. Yeah, so she went from being, she was really scared on Saturday when we got her home. She literally stayed in the corner and wouldn't move. And then Sunday morning, she came out. We were playing with her. Monday morning, she met Link. And yeah, she's been a really cuddly kitty. Not afraid at all. So she really came out of her shell in just a couple of days.
She still is a bit scared, though.
Well, she's a bit skittish, but then
Yep.
Link is still skittish.
Yeah, that's true.
He's a big scaredy cat. Any loud noises, he goes running. But then we only had Monty to compare to, and Monty wasn't fazed by anything.
No, that is true. He was Gibraltar.
Yeah. Even the vet said, well, the best patient they ever had. Yes, I don't know if anybody managed to get this kit when it was on Sewing Street.
Karen says they know when they are safe. She definitely looks like she's at home there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yes. What a good kitty. There. That's the two sides of, well, yeah, two sides of the inner border done. So I've got two more strips, which I haven't cut them to length. And I would do them like I normally do, which is just pin them and sew them on. But because the next border is pieced, I want to make sure that I actually do measure them and put them on so that they are the right size.
Margaret asks how old Link is now. 4?
Link is 4, yeah. He's a 2018 baby. Yeah, he does seem quite old compared to her now. He's like the old man, even though he's not that old. So that's the middle and the two inner borders done.
But it's just I mean, Monty was quite huge, and Link is quite big too, and then she's
Jeez,
she's tiny.
You're a tiny little thing. You are, and you got a short tail compared to Link. Yes, you do. So then, the outer border, which is pieced.
Diamond asks, what would you say was a good size for a baby quilt? Inches, please, as always.
It's hard to say. So, I think they usually go about 30 inches by 40, something like that, for a cot size. But I would say anything sort of, yeah, it depends what you want to use it for, to be honest with you. If you want it to go in a pram or in a cot or just to lay on the floor for them to play on, it kind of depends. I have to admit, I struggle making small baby quilts because I always, whenever I do things, they kind of end up at least sort of 50 by 50 or 60 by 60 even.
Margaret says they had a ginger tom that lived with them for 22, 23 years old.
Oh, wow. That's very good.
That is very good.
It's very good. But I know if you Google quilt sizes, there are some set quilt sizes that they say for cot, single, double, king, queen, things like that. But
Christine is watching.
it depends. If you let me tell me what it's going to be used for, and then I'll kind of give you an idea of what's best. Because I have to admit, I did make Kaylee a baby quilt for Alice, but it was bigger.
Well, Link's quilt's a baby quilt.
Yeah,
Or
let's
was
put it in
originally?
the dryer.
Yeah, it was originally a baby's quilt, so
Yeah,
that's a good size.
I think that is more like 40 by 50
Um,
or so.
Yeah, I would think that's right because it goes from my waist down to.
Yeah, it literally just covers your lap.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, so now I'm doing the corner bits.
Tim is watching.
Oh, hi, Tim. Yeah, doing the corner bits. So these ones I started on Sewing Street, but I never finished. So it's one square. If I show you these ones. One square, and then you add the triangles around the edge. And I've already added the 2. But the way I put these on is because the triangles are going to overlap, and it's hard to gauge where, because they overlap, there's no corners to match. I fold them in half and put a little press in the middle to find the centre, and do the same for the squares. And then it's just a case of matching up the centres, and then the rest takes care of itself. So put that there. And I'm not a pinner, but shaking his head.
No comment.
He's shaking his head. Yeah, you can see those little dog ears are going to overlap, which I should probably cut those off before I sew that together. There we go. Are you watching, Zelda? Hey? Are you just watching? Are you interested? Are you going to be a quilt cat? Yeah. Right. And I'll do one of the other ones as well.
Diamond says, I'm thinking cot moving to floor, but there are so many measurements I'm confused.
Oh, okay. Well, bear with me. Let me go grab links and I can tell you, because that's more cot size.
Claudia says, you're not a pinner, you're a stabby user. Stabber.
I do. I use my stabbies. Pink stabbies. So, this is... Yeah, this is Lynx blank. Well, it ended up being Lynx blanket, but I say it's more of a cot size. It is sort of a big cot size though. But if I can remember how big these are, I don't have my measuring.
It's in the living room.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think they were 4.5 inches. So that's 9 times.
You used 10 there.
Sorry?
Wasn't there 10? Did you count 10?
3, 6, 9.
No, so 9, so 36. Well, 9 times 4 is 36. And then...
I've got 3, 6, 9, 12 going that way.
And there 12, that's 48. So it's gotta be 40 by 60.
Okay. So that may be a bit longer than I would probably do, but that's a good cut size. That makes a nice lap size quilt actually, because Michael used to use it.
Yeah, it's a nice one. I do like that one, but it was commandeered.
Yeah, well, he hasn't been using it, so you can have it back.
Annette says that color top you are wearing suits you.
Oh, thank you very much.
It will soon be time to haul that tree in home. She said that to me.
Yes. Well, we're probably going to do it because, like I said, Kaylee and Alice were supposed to come up this weekend, but we thought let Zelda settle in a little bit more before the Tempest arrives. The lovely Tempest. So they won't be coming until not next weekend, but the weekend after. So we'll do Thanksgiving then, and then we'll probably do the tree that weekend as well.
I didn't think we were having a tree in the house. I thought we were having it outside.
We'll do it outside tree.
I think that's best.
We'll do it outside tree.
Lorna says you'll need to make Zelda her own quilt.
Oh, I will. I've got a really snuggly blanket that I bought when I went to the beach last, and she's been loving that. It's like a little teddy bear, really fluffy teddy bear blanket. But yeah, we will, won't we? We'll have to make you a quilt. At the moment, she's just likes to lay wherever her brother is. Today, she finally managed to snuggle up to him, sort of, without him moving away. Didn't you?
Christine asks, are our cats house cats? Yes, they do not go outside.
No.
Well, Link goes out for an afternoon on a lead in the back garden.
Yeah, he's
supervised.
Yeah, so he's
But that's not every day. That's once if the weather's nice.
Yeah, if the weather's nice, and it's usually maybe an hour at the most. He's outside.
He doesn't go anywhere. He just sits in the garden.
Yeah, he just sits. He just gets a bit of fresh air, watches the birds, contemplates life. That way we know they won't get hurt by any cars. Or I've been listening to a podcast as well, which also has been a bit scary. It's a podcast about there was a dog that was there was a dog that had been to Crufts, and then it was poisoned and it died on its way home, or shortly after it got home, something like that. And so this person was sort of investigating like what happened and how it happened. And
Tim says, I would love to go to the U.S. for Thanksgiving.
oh, it's it's definitely interesting. It is literally the one day that everything closes. That and Christmas Day. It's not like here where everything closes for Easter. And is there any other days? So Easter, Christmas. Are there any other days where everything closes? I think that's pretty much it.
Margaret says her last 5 cats were indoor cats and they were fine, ruled the house between them.
Yeah. Yeah, since we've started having cats, we've only had indoor cats. They only stay inside and they're quite happy. It's the longest I've ever had a cat since we've been keeping them inside.
Diamond says, I always worry when John says his cats go off for a few days. I would be manic.
Yeah, I would worry where they are, what's going on. There we go. So those are going to be the ones that go in the corners.
Karen says she has a new obsession. I discovered hot water bottles.
Oh.
I've not had one for 40 years. They're amazing. So still no need for the heating. Well done.
Oh, well done. Yeah, no, we caved. We do have it on. Actually feels quite warm now, actually.
Well,
yeah, it comes on for 2 hours a day. So an hour in the morning and an hour at night. And then during the day, we just bundle up. It just needs that little bit to take the chill off. First thing. And then last thing.
Karen says, oh yes, keep your cats in. Keep them safe.
Yeah. Yeah, because we do have, it's not super close, but we do have a sort of a busy road that way.
It's not only that, but some I mean, I'm sure our neighbors would be fine, but some people are not as hospitable to.
No, and that's the other thing. We do feed the birds, so
yeah,
it's not fair.
It's not fair to them
that either. So this is one of the squares that goes the inner bit of the border, and so it has this colour triangles on this side, and then it has this colour on the other side. I do love this William Morris. Is that actually lined up? There we go. Oh, little Zelda.
Diana says her daughter has an indoor cat who keeps her Labrador in line.
Who keeps her what?
Labrador in line.
Oh, yeah, that would have been Monty. We used to have a beagle, And Monty, every time the beagle would walk past him, actually, Morse was afraid to walk past him.
Yes, he
because
was.
every time Morse walked past Monty would swipe him on the bum, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Not with claws out, but just...
And Morse also, wouldn't walk past him. So the times when he would want to bring Morse in from the garden, he would just sit at the door watching Morse, panic about trying to come indoors. Margaret says there are some towns in Australia which have banned cats from roaming outside.
Oh.
And Karen
Wow.
says, I love William Morris too. I keep buying it, but just stoking it and not found the right project yet.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing. I had a piece of William Morris fabric that I bought. Must have been in the 90s. Beautiful. It was the, it's not pumpernickel. It's the Pimpernel.
And it says her son's boss is from the U.S. and she usually has a huge party at her house with numerous amounts of famous stars and American politicians invited.
Wow.
My son
Fancy.
always works for her on those days, but I haven't heard him mention this year.
That's fancy. Yeah, it's well, I have to admit, it took me when I first went and we first had Thanksgiving, it just seemed like Christmas dinner but without the presents.
Lorna says Karen, she's the same with French General.
Oh yeah.
And Annette also agrees with Karen.
Well, another one that you might like, Karen, Dutch Heritage fabric is really nice as well.
Diamond says the cat videos on YouTube where they smack their owners always make me cry with laughter. They are fickle.
Yeah, I think we still had Annie Cat when we first got Morse. I think we got Monty as a kitten.
Yeah.
Because first thing I did when I got Morse home, because we got him from the pound as well, I was giving him a bath because he stank. And while he was in the bathtub, Annie Cat came in. Smokey was having none of it. He was like, I have no idea what that is and I don't want to know right now. I'm too scared. Annie Cat walked right into the bathroom and, eyed him up and made sure that he knew who was boss of the house.
Yes, Annie Cat was, definitely the general. She didn't, she didn't really like Smokey either, to be fair.
Oh, no.
Christine says, when my friend moved from their farmhouse where their cats had free run inside and out to a house more in town, their one cat got run over, so they sent the other cat back to the farmhouse to live with their son.
Oh, yeah, that's better. Because they've been used to being outside, I have to admit, but Link has always been inside, and Monty had always been inside, Smokey had always been inside, and Annie Cat, she was outside, but she didn't mind being kept
she didn't
in.
mind being kept inside.
None of them have minded.
Smokey wanted to go outside occasionally. Link does. Monty was too much of a dandy to get dirty, so he wasn't going to go outside.
No,
that's
he was
icky.
like, no, you can keep that.
Yep.
Yeah, no, Link does like to be outside, and especially in the sun in the summertime, and they get the fresh air. He literally just sits and hides under the bush.
Yeah.
And just chills. So I'm just going to do 2 of these squares so you can see what they're going to end up looking like. And what they'll look like when they get put together as well. Because doing it this way, you don't really have to work on the bias. So this is the bias edge against the straight edge. But that is literally, once that gets sewn on, it's all nice and stable. Oh, watch the drink. Drinky poos.
Christine says she loves the blue fabric.
Yeah. The dots, or it's, well, it's all gorgeous. And it's a nice, simple but effective pattern. So it's going to go together quite quickly. Once I get the other borders on, the middles will be done, and it'll just be a case of doing this border and then the outer borders, and that's it.
Karen said her last cat, Potter, used to cry to go outside, but when I took him out, he would run straight back in, so he remained a house cat, sadly no longer with her.
Oh, that's the hard part. That is the hard part. But it is nice to rescue them, isn't it? Yeah. Yes. This one was born under a shed.
Tim asks, are you on Sewing Street tomorrow?
No. I hope not. No, I'm not. Definitely not. Shouldn't be. I shouldn't be. Otherwise, I'll be getting a call tomorrow morning saying, where are you? No, I'm not on Stone Street again until the 31st of December.
Christine says, can you show the pattern again, please?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just pan over.
Yeah, that's it. It's the Antiquity quilt. William Morris. And actually, you get a nice generous amount of fabric left over as well. So you've got bits to put, and good usable bits to put in your stash as well. Not just like patches. You get like actual bits of yardage.
Diamond says her neighbors have a ginger Tom called Flash. None of the local dogs, including Ralphie, mess with him.
My doggy is before I do the next bit. There, so most of them should look like that. You got one of each colour on each end.
Margaret says it was chaos for them this morning. Hope they have it all sorted before they go live tomorrow.
That. Yeah, I don't know what was happening.
Christine asks, is the quilt available in red?
I don't think so. You have to. This is a Sewing Street one, so you'd have to check Sewing Street. Or let me see, because it's a kit. It's a company that puts the kits together. I think it's a Dutch company. I took all the other information off. Oh, just 2 pages.
Anne is watching.
Oh, hi Anne. It says Hello Hobby, so I don't know if that is something you can Google and see. With Hello Hobby William Morris, see if what they've got available. But yeah, that would look gorgeous in red, wouldn't it?
Catherine says her very large tomcat used to beat up dogs. I was forever pulling him off dogs and putting him in the house in disgrace.
That sounds like that would be Monty. I'm just going to make sure that gets finger pressed down. There we go. Yeah, so the next time I'm on Sewing Street, I'll actually have a brand new pattern of my own that I can show you. I'll probably give you a little sneak peek. So I think I'm on so it's the 31st. I don't know what day that is. It's either a Saturday or Sunday. Maybe.
When's Christmas? Is that Christmas on a Monday this year or a Sunday?
I don't remember. I think it might be a Sunday.
And that's a Sunday.
I think. So maybe that Friday before I'll give you a sneak peek of what it is.
It's okay, Zelda.
What are you looking at? You know, she's got a little black bit on the top roof of her mouth. You do. You have a little black bit in the roof of your mouth. You do.
I do like the like 3 strands of white she has.
Yeah, on her chest. She has a little bit of white on her chest. Yes. Oh, so cute.
Annette asks, "Do we go out for New Year's?"
You mean like during the day or at night? Well, during the day we will, but no, we no. We've never been a go out to party on New Year's Eve.
Yes.
In fact, I don't think we even stay up anymore, do we?
Well, when we were in the States, we used to wait till the UK went New Year's Eve and call that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing fills me with more dread than the word party. Diamond says, "Come on, Emma, give us a spoiler, even just the fabrics." And Christine says her sister adopted a cat that started to live in her barn, and she named it Barney, but she would never settle in the house, so she lived in the barn.
Yeah, there are some cats that just like to do that. Once I decide, because I haven't heard from Kerry, because Kerry, I'm not working with Jess anymore, I'm working with Kerry now at Sewing Street. Oh, and I forgot to say, now I'm not seeing it. Joe Maureen, thank you so much for the Christmas card. Our very first Christmas card this year. I'm looking at it now, it's very pretty. You saw it, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yes, it was very nice, thank you.
Yeah, so I don't know from Kerry what the fabrics are going to be yet. So there may be plains, there may be some patterns in there.
And ask what is the cat's name? It is Zelda. The new
Zelda.
one is Zelda.
Zelda, because we have Link, so we had to have Zelda. And
I don't think Joanne and Mum Maureen are on tonight. They haven't popped up yet.
They might catch up.
Yes.
So. Yes. So her name is Zelda, because if you don't know, it's from the Legend of Zelda. So we've already got Link, who's the hero of the Legend of Zelda, and Zelda is the princess that he has to rescue.
With Eggy Poots.
Yes. So this little Zelda has been given us little Eggy Poots, which is cute when she's that size, but I'm hoping that doesn't continue.
No, it's just because the digestive system is probably getting used to the different diet from.
It's so eggy though.
Yeah, it's just different because she was on wet food. With
that's true.
Oh, careful. He's she's
You gonna help?
Anne asked, "Does Link get on with Zelda?" Yeah, I think relatively yes, they do.
Yeah,
to be fair,
do. He will. He'll be fine. He doesn't not like her. There's not been any hissing or anything.
There's been a couple of instances of where he's been too rough with her.
Yeah, he's been a bit rough with her today, but when she gets a little bit older, she will tell him what for. We just have to watch him. I think he's got that what they call cute aggression. Do you know what that is?
Yes, I do know that.
Yeah. So I think he's just like, you're just so darn cute. Let me nom you. Yes.
Karen says, "I've never liked New Year's. We switched the phones off and settled down in front of the fire and watched rubbish TV. God forbid we had to go to a party.
Yeah.
Last year I spent the evening winding wool."
Nice. That sounds like my kind of thing.
Karen then adds, "Not exactly rock and roll." No, it's perfect.
It's perfect. You don't believe that we have people around here that always put off fireworks New Year's Eve, which is annoying.
But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Each to their own.
It's true, but...
Diamond says Link is just teaching her manners.
She was being good.
I have a feeling, though, she is more coordinated than Link, though.
Oh, yeah, she's definitely more coordinated than Link.
Sandy is watching. She says hello, and how is the little one? The little one is fine.
Yeah, she's. I'm surprised. She's making a very surprise appearance. I didn't think you guys were going to see her.
No, neither did I, to be honest.
I thought she would be hiding, but no, she's chill. She's very chill.
would thought the sewing machine would have freaked her out. But
Yeah, no. She definitely likes the fabric.
yes. We could tell you that she does like ice cream.
What else did you give her that she...
My
Popcorn.
my popcorn. Yeah, popcorn. My cereal. Well, Link likes my cereal too.
Yeah, but she ate a piece of popcorn out of your bowl.
Christine says, I hope the new cat has been for a visit to the vet. Otherwise, you could end up with more than you expected.
Oh, yeah. She hasn't, but Link has. So there's no way anything's happening.
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, in that way, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Christine's, she's too young to get neutered anyway right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Christine says, try living in Glasgow at the Bells. Yeah, it's a fair point. Fair
That's
play.
True.
And that says, or the tattoo. Oh, no, that's in Edinburgh. That's in Edinburgh.
Yeah,
That's in
yeah,
Edinburgh, not Glasgow.
Yeah.
And that says, last New Year's
Yeah.
never happened for us. We were very poorly with COVID.
Oh, no.
Karen says she's obviously a celebrity cat, likes the
yeah.
limelight.
So I'm just going to finger press these because I don't have my iron tonight. Yeah, I can't imagine listening to tattoo every night for a month.
Diamond says if she doesn't mind the sewing machine noise now, imagine how happy she'll be when you clean it.
Oh, burn! It's true, I probably do need to clean it, to be fair. I can't remember last time. Well, I might have a little sneak peek. I don't know if I've got a... Have I got a... I don't have a screwdriver in there. Otherwise, I'll do it now on air and show you my shame.
Diamond says, welcome to my world of the tattoo.
There, and that goes there, and that goes there.
Karen says harsh.
That's okay. So I'm going to pin, even though I'm not a pinner, just so it matches this corner through this corner, because that's the bit where it matters that it sort of matches. So hopefully they'll, yeah, that's good.
Catherine says that she was brought up in a village and the whole village partied till about 5 a.m.
Oh, wow.
At New Year, every house door was open and folks just wandered in and out of houses.
Wow.
No. No.
Let's have a look at that. I think my let's see. Seam allowance might be a bit too scant because doesn't quite match in the middle.
It's close enough.
Yeah, but I might leave it because yeah, I'll measure that. I'll probably press it out properly and measure that, and then make sure that I'm on the right line before I continue, because that then has to be the right size to fit on my middle bit as well.
Tim says that sounds like a great village, and Karen says, I don't suppose you'll be moving to that village then. To me, no.
No. No.
No, it sounds like that's probably a Premier Inn evening or a travel lodge for me.
Like leave you to it.
Yep. Christine says that was the same for me when I lived at home, open house.
Oh, well.
No, I'm definitely drawbridge and
Yeah, moat.
moats. These things must be planned in advance.
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to leave it there.
A letter is fine.
And yeah, so I'll hopefully get the rest of that done at some point. Maybe not tonight, but it's cut anyway. I've got my pieces cut that need to be cut, so I will. That I think the border goes this way actually. Where's that picture? Yeah, I think it goes that way. Against. Where's my? I dropped it. Where did I put it?
What are you looking for?
Oh yeah, there's a link squirt. And this one. So once I get the borders finished on this one, this then goes like that.
Catherine says, living in Scotland, there was no choice. Laugh out loud.
I think that goes like that. It's short in front. No, the opposite way. Yeah, because New Year's Eve in Scotland is a much bigger deal.
Karen says, oh, it's quite big then, this quilt.
It is. It is a really big quilt. I want to say it's a good 2 meters. Doesn't say. It usually does say on here. I want to say it's a good 2 meters square.
Does it say in the box?
I haven't got that anymore. I threw it out.
Annette says, looking good so far.
Thank you very much.
So,
Yeah. You think you can see what I can't see? Probably. I think it's a good 2 meters.
finished size quilt, 213 by 213 centimeters.
Where did you see that?
Right there, finished size.
Oh. Yeah, so it's over 2 meters square, which is a good size. But because your shapes are so big, it does go together really quickly, and your borders are quite big as well. So I don't think it would take long to finish it. I mean, I think that checkerboard only took me an afternoon, literally, if that. Here's Zelda. You
Dawn
like
says it's beautiful.
Thank you. So yeah, so that is it. I'll leave that there for now. Thanks for joining. Have a good weekend. Hopefully, I think it's going to be nice tomorrow here at least. So we might get Mikey out on the motorbike in the morning. We'll see. And yeah, so everybody stay safe and warm. And we'll see you next Friday. Bye.
Good night, all.